welcome back to my channel. So for today's vlog, I will be sharing how we managed to bring my mom here in Germany despite the pandemic. So she's here since December 9 and I receive a lot of questions regarding her visa application. Actually, it's like almost the same but a little bit more complicated. So I decided to make a vlog about this and I hope it helps. So if you're ready, then let's get started. Los kids!
In today's video, I will be showing you the exact steps we did when we apply for my mom's Schengen Visa. First, we check what's the rules in German Embassy Manila website. By the time when I checked in July 2021, there was no restriction going to Germany as long as the person is fully vaccinated with the required vaccination that I will be showing you later. But this time around in January, here are the new rules. For immediate changes, there's always a note at the beginning of their page. In our case, like what I said, we planned my mother's visit to Germany. It was still July and Philippines was still not included in the risk area. So all we need to do is for her to get fully vaccinated and she should get a negative test result, PCR test, and register the vaccine before the scheduled flight. But suddenly, the status changed and Philippines was under high risk when she had her visa interview. So good thing there are exceptions from the ban to those countries with high risk status. In general, it's not allowed for a citizen of other country other than that of European Union to enter Germany. But there are recommendations and restrictions that they always update on their website. Among all the exceptions for the travel ban of high-risk area like in the Philippines, traveling to Germany, one applies to us, which is birth of child. So our exception applies to me who recently gave birth and needed help for taking care of our baby and another child. In our case, we got the formal obligation with written reason of why we are inviting my mother to visit us in Germany, which I will discuss later. We are lucky that my mom got the vaccine from AstraZeneca, one of the vaccines listed in the Paul Ehrlich Institute, which is valid for the Schengen Visa application. If you decided to continue to apply for the visit visa, then here are the regular requirements. The invitation letter we provided states the reason why we invited my mother, which is backed up by the formal obligation with the same reason of having our second child, and we needed help for this early stage in her life as my husband is most of the time working in Leipzig from Monday to Friday. And since Leipzig is 1.5 hour drive away from Dresden, it would be difficult for me to be alone with 2 kids. Other than the formal obligation, my mom also provided 6 months of her statement of account that she requested from her bank 1 week before her interview. For the formal obligation, we booked it 2 months before the intended interview because usually the appointment takes longer than the desired date. So it's better to make it ahead of time. In our case, my mother-in-law applied as a sponsor for my mom, so we don't have to pay the 3,000 euro deposit for her stay. A resident or citizen can always invite a guest to their homes, but with certain amount of income. Since we are married and we have 2 children and credit, it's not enough to be able to sponsor a person through our income as a family. That's why it's a great help that my mother-in-law invited my mom and we didn't need to pay the 3,000 deposit. For the rootedness in the Philippines, since my mom is already a retired teacher and has no employer, we submitted the title of the house and lot under her name together with a 6-month statement of account. For the travel history, there's no problem because it's her 3rd time coming here to visit us. For first-timer, would be better if you have prior travels or stamps in other countries. Buying a ticket or reservation is not necessary, but I recommend it because either way, once you have your visa approved, then you need to book for a ticket and then it will cost you way more expensive. So for me, I'd rather buy it early and have it rebooked if ever that she will not get her visa approved. For senior citizens like my mom, don't forget to bring someone who knows everything about your documents, who can answer the questions for your mom. For the applicants, be prepared also for anything that they may ask you. Even if you already have a digital vaccination card, it is also a must to produce a yellow card, which is more acceptable in other countries. And because my mother is 68 years old, we can get her a travel insurance from Care Concept that covers her departure date and transit. That's why we got her a separate travel insurance, health insurance for her departure date in the Philippines and transit in Bangkok, since they had special requirements regarding the amounts of coverage. The one from Care Concept is only valid once she enters Germany. Please note that not all insurance companies allow the booking of an insurance for someone else. Ayan na po si Lola. She's there. Hello. You made it. You made it. Hello. Lola. Hello. We thought you did not make it. You did not message us. Ayun ang mga baby.
Ay, napakaganda. Puting-puti.
That's our beautiful. Yun na, Lola, diba? Lola.
You can take off your mask with your face shield. Weird for media.
Ha? Naka-face shield si Lola. I hope you like this video. If you love videos like this and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the red button and the notification bell so you'll be updated. Thank you so much for watching and bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!